What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Fat Boy Fragrance, back again to give you some more love, some more video, some more energy, and a little bit of Wilson Pickett today, representing the Shoals area where this song was recorded, not that far from where I live. Nothing but love for all y'all who have liked and subscribed, and if you're new to my channel, man, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. And make sure that you hit the notification button when you subscribe so you can get these videos that I'm dropping every day all the way to Thanksgiving Eve. We're going to give giveaways on Friday. We're going to announce the giveaway from last week of this Friday. I'm super stoked about it. And I want to say thank you all for liking and subscribing. You guys have been amazing. I'm thankful. Let's get into this video today. Today I'm reviewing 5 from Navatus. This is Big Beard Businesses kind of thing. He was the creative director on them. And they're basically called the Enamored Collection by Navitus. I have all 5. I'm going to give you my feelings on them. Straight up, I paid for them. You know how we do it, baby. No salad, no dessert. Just straight steak and beans, baby. Pure, genuine, one take, one cut. Let's do this. Fat Boy Fragrance review starts now. Welcome back, baby. We back. You ready to do this? We're ready to do the Enamored Collection by Navatus. Now, let's get into real quick how this all came about. Big Beard Business, y'all probably all know him. Pretty big YouTube reviewer. A little too bougie for my taste. I like to keep it grounded. I like to support people who support the little guy. And he doesn't seem like he's a little guy supporter from the feedback that I've gotten and from the interaction that I've not had with him. Although I've tried several times to have conversations with Big Beard. He's pretty busy, so a little too bougie for me. But I wanted to give the fragrance a chance because I actually did like a couple of the ones from the Navatus line that Steven from Red Lessons has something to do with. So I got all 5 on a good deal. I paid for them. Nobody gave me nothing. So this is my genuine opinion on them and to help you guys decide if it's something you might want. We're going to start off with the first one on the list, and it's Exalt Nuit. This is a tobacco kind of scent. I'm going to do only one presentation of the box because the boxes are basically the same. This is just like their last lineup. It's a nice box. It's well done. It's better than Jeremy Fragrance's box. It's better than Mr. Smelly's box, you know. Here's the deal, though. Big Beard Business is just a spokesman, okay? He is not the guy who got in there and made this. He gave his opinion. Perfumers are on there. So he's just like Steven. There's no name of Big Beard anywhere on this. It just says Enamored Collection, but it is his, his feedback, his expertise that he's given over the years. He got what probably his 5 fragrances that he might like, and he thought his people might like. So let's check out the inside. All right, there it is. Exalt Nuit. Take it on out. Man, that nice little awesome inside. I like that, dude. I like that. I love presentation, man. I gotta give it credit on that. A for presentation. Alright, so I have these little cards that come with them. And it is a little card that tells you about the fragrance, the master perfumer, what the name of it is, and the notes in the back. So we'll take us a look at this one and see what we can find out about it. And let's get into it. Like I said, I'm going to give my honest opinion and put all my thoughts aside about how I feel about somebody or how I don't. It's all about the juice, baby. Let's get into it. Alright, Exalt Nuit. Let's see how the sprayer looks before we put it on there. Pretty good sprayer. Now, I got to let you know that I already wore these, for, every one of them, so half a day or day. So I was able to test them out. Man, it's a tobacco scent. Alright, spray it on the piece of paper here and see what we get. Yeah, it's definitely a tobacco scent. I can smell a little bit of vanilla in there, maybe. Man, y'all hear that? Another song recorded right here at Muscle Shoals, man. Ah, man, this one's got to make you want to get with your old lady and just dance. Whew. Man, great song. Percy Sledge. Alright, this one's top notes are Italian bergamot, cocoa, nutmeg in there. And in the middle you got some of that pepper, some anise, and some jasmine absolute. But in the bottom you got like 3 different types of tobaccos and a cedarwood. So in the Haitian better, where I gotta give him credit is he went all in on the tobacco. And it's well done. All these ingredients are nice, but is it worth $185? That's up to you to decide. But for me, the tobacco scent to me is a great scent, but it doesn't garner a lot of accomplishments. It's for colder weather. It's a nice scent, you know. Something I probably wouldn't wear too much. It's a nice scent. I'm not going to say too much bad about that one because it's a nice tobacco scent, and there's some bad ones out there. All right, up next we have Elation. This is their basically freshy scent. Their kind of scent that, you know, wear to the office scent. This is what I got when I wore it. This is the vibe I got. Yeah, it's definitely got the citrus vibe going in there. It definitely has a nice little Ambroxan vibe almost to it there. You know, definitely an office scent. But I will say this about this one. As I smelled it more and more over the day, and I was like, man, you know, it's not a bad scent. It's more unique than I thought it was. So if you want a compliment getter, this is going to be your compliment getter. This is going to be your easy reach. Is it worth $185? That's still the point you got to decide on. Speaking of that, if you just want to sample these, I will have the link below to my store where you can come and sample all these if you like. It's a nice scent. Let's go over the notes real quick and see what's inside that bad boy. This is Elation. We got bergamot lime, clementine, in the middle we got some geranium, lavender, juniper berry, sage. And of course in the bottom we got some chirp, accord, nutmeg, moss, and driftwood and sandalwood. So it's a nice fruity, a little bit of mid in the floral scent, and that really performs decent. It's a good scent. It's an okay scent. I wouldn't say it's the best freshy, you know, office scent I've smelled. I still like Jeremy fragrances better than this one, but what I will say about both of these is they're high quality ingredients and they're well done. Nice scent. So that's your office scent. You got a tobacco scent so far and an office scent. This is Elation. That is your office scent. Alright, moving on to the next one. Let me put this one down. Alright, this one I really kind of look forward to. This is their kind of a unisex, sweet, cotton candy. Let me be like Baccarat Rouge 540 with this one. And this one is called Soul Exclusif. This has been my most popular on my store so far. People are really enjoying it, are impressed by the ingredients. They're kind of intrigued on it. So on the top you got almond, blood orange, coffee, Brazilian orange, marshmallow, licorice, and French tonka bean in the middle. And that dry down's got some driftwood musk and some ambergris. And here's the bottle of it. It's a nice, gorgeous red bottle with that black label. And the same kind of gold top. Now this one right here I'm going to spray on my hand because I want to get a good vibe on this one. And I went on the skin. Yeah, this is the one that, yeah. This one smells rich. This one smells like $185. This one I see worth it. Yeah, this one is definitely worth it. Let me spray it in the air. Yeah, and I wore this the other day and I got a compliment off it. It's a nice, sweet, kind of a cotton candy vibe like Baccarat Rouge 540, but what it does is it has that almond in there. It smells so natural, and I really am digging that almond. Almond can sometimes come off a little bitter, and then you got the smokiness to it. It's like almost like a roasted almond with marshmallows, man. I can't tell you how good that is. It's almost gourmandish, like it's almost like I want to eat my hand. But this one right here, okay. Navatus, BBB. This is the one I think so far that y'all really have put a great effort into it. And I want to see who is the master perfumer behind this one. The master perfumer on this one is... where's that card at? Right here, maybe? Oh, there it is. Here's the card. Let's see if the master perfumer was in this one. I'm kind of curious. This one was done by Bertrand Duchar. I don't know who that is, but I know 2 or 3 of these were made by Mantis Fergus Kurjan. So definitely some, some DNA there. Some talented people making some sense here. So good job there so far on that one. So the first two, the Freshie scent was a unique take on a Freshie, but still not to me okay. And tobacco is a tobacco scent. This one right here, that roasted almond with marshmallow, man. Oh, it comes off beautifully. I am digging that one for sure. Alright, 2 left. And I saved these 2 left because these are probably my 2 favorites. This one is Verve Matine. This is a gorgeous springtime freshy scent. And let's see who made this one. This one was made also by Bertrand Duchampour, whatever his name is. I don't know if y'all can read that or not, but that's his name. I can't read it. Alright, so the ingredients on this bad boy is Sicilian lemon, orange, bergamot. You know, you got some floral notes and some sage notes in the middle, and then in the bottom you got a little bit of cinnamon, ambergris, myrrh, and driftwood. I think there's a theme here. It's like these are all scent and fragrances notes that we're used to, and then at the end we throw in this kind of curveball on you, and that's the cinnamon at the end. That's a nice ending with the cinnamon. So let's spray this one on my other hand because I'm looking forward to this one too. Yeah, that's nice. Trying to see what that reminds me of. And I gotta say, the ones that I like do not remind me of anything. And I think that was the fault with Navatus's old lineup. You know, they smell like a certain thing. They even looked like the other thing. They didn't even try to hide it. They were pretty much just copying 5 cents. But I gotta say, there was a lot of time put into this. These scents are nice. Yeah, that's gorgeous. This one I wore it the other day, and I got to that cinnamon in the base notes, and man, it was gorgeous. It was like it was coating that, you know, it was putting a little edge on that sharpness of the citrus and the sourness of it. That makes it work really well. And I gotta say, man, Verve Matine is probably my favorite so far. So out of the 4 I've done so far, the tobacco one was okay. The office scent was okay. Really impressed with Exclusif. That's your cotton candy, you know, sweet vibe. I'm impressed with this one. And then Verve Matine, I've got my summer scent right here of these 2 right here. Spring especially. Oh, it's gorgeous and unique. And I gotta say, I got the best performance out of this one. So if you can get a good performance out of Freshie, that's pretty good. So Navatus Parfums, everybody was involved in this one. This is a nice scent. Alright, and the last one we have on this list is probably the one I'm super most excited about. And this one is called Idiola. It's a pink bottle. Again, you guessed it, it's a rose scent. Oud rose scent. So let's see who made this one. Alright, Francis Kurjan and Jerome De Marino. Okay, those are some heavy hitters right there. Those are some master perfumers. Top notes is Italian mandarin, bergamot, orange. Heart notes is a French rose, a jasmine peach, Bulgarian rose. Base is vanilla, cedarwood, and vetiver. So you got 2 types of roses in the mid, peach, and then you got bergamot and blood orange in the opening. I haven't seen this combination like this, man. I am super excited about this one. Now, let's see. This is Idiola. Alright, here we go. Let's spray this one right here on my wrist. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Leans a little feminine, but man, a clean. This is a nice one. This one made me smile. I get that rose, but I also get that peach in there, man. I can smell it. And Tom Ford, eat your heart out, man. When you want to incorporate peach, this is how you do it. Y'all need to take a lesson on this one. Okay, this one is worth it. This one I can see. Easily worth it. I'm going to give it, wow. It's great. A rose, oud scent. Not even, it's not oud in there, but I get an oud vibe from it. But rose and peach and bergamot, man. A little bit of vetiver at the end. I'm sure this thing gets a little more masculine as it dries down, but super nice. All right, so let's rewind everything and see if these get the Fat Boy seal of approval all the way. All right, so the first one was the tobacco scent, which was Exalt Nuit. And performance, it was good. It was decent. So I give it half a check. Does the wifey like it? No, she doesn't like it. Do I like it? Not really. It's a nice tobacco scent, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a big fan of tobacco scents, but also there's better ones out there in my opinion, for cheaper money too. So Exalt Nuit of the lineup is probably is the weakest one in my opinion. Alright, and the last one up was, of course, Elation, which, let's see if that one gets the Fat Boy seal of approval. Alright, Performance, check. For a freshly office scent, this thing performs amazing. Good job. Does the wifey like it? She liked it. It's a freshly office scent. Most women like it anyways. It'll get you compliments. It's going to be a good scent. All right. Does it, do I like it? I kind of like it. I mean, I would wear it to the office, no doubt. I would wear it. I wear it to work. I wear it, you know, around the house. It's a nice scent, but $185 is steep for an office scent, in my opinion. So this one right here gets a half a Fat Boy seal approval, but it's a nice scent. It's definitely not the weaker one of both, but I still like Jeremy's better. No offense. All right, and then we have So Exclusif. Oh yeah, this is the cotton candy, sweet marshmallow, roasted almond kind of vibe. This is gonna be your winter and fall and spring kind of scent. Women or men can wear it. This is your intimate scent. So as far as performance, decent. I got 6 to 7 hours out when I wore it. Didn't have to spray it but one time. Does the wife like it? She loves this kind of scent. So yes, check the box on that too. And now, do I like it? I do. So this is the first one that gets a full Fat Boy seal approval from the Enamored lineup, and this is So Exclusif. Definitely want to check this one out. That's a nice scent. All right, so the last two, I'm just going to double fist them both and hold them up, because they're both getting the seal of approval, man. There's not even point in me wearing it off. I just want to talk about the performance on them. All right, so Verve Matine performs for a freshie, easy, and Eurota is one. Idiola is a nice rose-based scent with a peach vibe to it that's really, really unique, and nobody's got nothing like that. And I guarantee you somebody's going to copy this and run with it and try to make their own. So, out of the 5, we have 3 solid ones that are worth it, one that's a maybe, and one is just not worth it. So overall, I gotta say, man, they get a Fat Boy seal of approval from Navatus' Enamored line. Big beer business. I guess his creative juices were flowing when he was helping to do that, and it's a decent scent. Now remember, these are available in my decant store below. I'll leave the link with the link to the direct listing on my eBay store for that one. Feel free to hit me up and ask me if you have any questions about this fragrance, because I've worn them for 3 or 4 days now, so I've gotten really comfortable with them. And I thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. Keep on watching, baby. And you know how this boy says it. If you feel good, you smell good, baby, you know it's all good.